Hey everyone, I'm a teacher who loves making YouTube videos on tools that I can use in the classroom. But today I'm making a video for my students who may feel that no one understands them. So often when it comes to situations like bullying, students have to go talk to their teachers and they may feel that their teacher may not understand them. So to help bridge that gap, what I'm doing today is I'm making a video about my personal experience with regards to bullying. So I guess it's story time. So this is my bullying story. In my day, I was often told that bullying looks like this or like this. What I didn't know is that bullying can be emotional in the forms of controlling behavior, passive aggressiveness behavior, manipulation, and ostracization. And unfortunately, females tend to be the ones that are most guilty of this. So that's what I'm going to showcase in my story. In junior high, there was this new girl who came to our school. And not only new to the school, but also new to the country. So me being the person who I was like, hey, I'm gonna introduce you to all my friends. And I actually introduced her to all my cousins who were about the same age as us. As I began hanging out more and more with this girl, I started to notice things that were a bit strange about her. So she tended to often play the victim card. So whenever she was in trouble or something didn't quite go her way, she would blame everybody but herself. There was no action on her own that was taken. It was always her family's fault or maybe a friend's fault, never her own. I thought that this was strange, but I continued to be friends with her. As we continued to be friends well into high school, I started to notice something even more strange about her. She began to start using really manipulative behaviors. Let me give you an example. So in high school, the new thing that had came out was headbands. Everyone wanted to wear them. It was brand new, right? And I remember telling her, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to go out and buy a headband. Like, why not? It's a cool hair accessory. Her reaction, are you sure a headband would even look good on you? So in my mind, I'm like, it's a hair accessory. It's going to keep hair out of your face. So these little things began to escalate more and more. So in high school, I began to date this guy.
Hey, Bhagwan!
Sorry, mom and dad. My friend decided that me dating this guy was not going to happen for her. It was not going to be good for her. So she would say things like, I don't think you should date this guy. Or if our friendship means anything, you should let this guy go. To full blown, Jen, you need to break up with this guy. When she realized I was not going to break up with this guy, she did the most horrible thing ever. On the night of my 18th birthday, at midnight, she came to my house with a card and a giant cake. Sweet, right? Nope. After she quickly left, I went to open the card and I found this note that at first looked like a handwritten letter. This passive aggressively written letter was written in a way that should she have to show anybody or should I tell anybody, it could be misconstrued as being very sweet. In fact, the way she wrote it, it was kind of like a breakup letter. So what I've decided to do is read you some quotes from there. Happy 18th birthday, Jen. Remember how this day was once the anniversary of our friendship? Anniversary? I realize how things have changed so much in our friendship. I think he popped up. You still talk to me, but you couldn't tell anyone. Yeah, I'm a 17-year-old brown girl dating a guy. I can't tell anybody. I guess we never were friends. Because if we were, then a guy could not come between us. Shows how strong of a bond we had. What? It is out of the niceness, my kind heart, that even though I got no invitation to your 18th, I didn't have a party for my 18th birthday, I show up on your doorstep at midnight with a cake to make your 18th memorable. Yes, you definitely made it memorable. It was something I'll never forget. And look at it from the bright side. At least you were once best friends with a legend. A legend? What? In all seriousness, when I first saw the letter, I did cry. I was really upset. She manipulated the entire situation. She made me feel as if I was a horrible friend, as if all I cared about was this guy, and that therefore I wasn't caring about any friends. As if this wasn't bad enough. Remember the friends and the family I told you I introduced her to? Well, she went on to tell them about how a horrible friend I was, how she had came to my house with a cake on my birthday, but I never spoke to her after. And for a while, these friends believed her. And even my own cousins believed her. They slowly stopped contact with me and started talking to her. So not only add my horrible 18th birthday, now add the fact that my friends aren't speaking to me or my family isn't speaking to me. With this ostracization, I just focused on school. And I am truly lucky that these friends over time started to realize that she was actually not a good friend to them. When they were in a pinch and they would call on her, she wasn't there for them. And it's taken me a while to realize this as well, but her giving me that card was her final step in making me feel as low as I could feel. And in doing so, I would then go back to her and say, we need to be friends again. And of course, that never happened. In my situation, I really wish I told somebody. Just, it would have made my life so much easier to have an adult say, hey, you know what? She's bullying you, she's manipulating you, you don't need somebody in your life like this. Because for a while, I didn't know that that was the case. So if you are being bullied, tell a teacher. If that teacher doesn't do anything, tell another teacher. Someone will be there to listen to you. If you are a victim of bullying, I'm putting a bunch of links down below for you to access. Also, if you've got any comments or questions for me, you know where to put them. I'll talk to you soon, and thanks so much for listening.